Gee, it sure is quiet today.
I know, right, Dad? I mean, we normally sit here in the living room watching TV. It'd be either watching a show, or keeping up with the news.
Yeah, but most of the time in our everyday lives, we got going on, even if we get into something crazy.
True, but like what your father said, it has been quiet today. I don't know if we're about to get into another one of our shenanigans or something.
I'm going to go chillax in my room. I'm already bored anyway.
You do that, Selene.
I'm guessing that today is just going to be different then? Oh, that must be Genesis calling me. I'll be up in my room as well.
Well, that makes the three of us here in the living room.
Tell me about it.
Greetings. Selene Emberdrifters the name. Before we get down with this, you may be asking me, Selene, why are you dressed like that? That is because I thought I could spice things up a little bit as of this time. And since my family and I haven't gotten into anything as of this time, I thought, why not? Now what we are about to get into is a little story here I wrote in one of my separate journals. I know it's like writing in your own diary or whatnot, but let's get down to what I have here in my journal, shall we? It was another day at school, and even before class started, I had a few minutes of talking with my two good friends, Bridget and Nobu, and my handsome friend Harold.
You know what I was thinking? Maybe on our next Saturday night, the next time we arrive to the nightclub, we should definitely do karaoke.
That would be nice. But what song should we sing? I still recall when I sang Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day at one time. I don't know what other songs we can sing too. I was thinking I'm Alive by District would be a good one.
That would be a good one.
And so we continued then discussing about what other songs we can sing. We were enjoying ourselves until Cassandra starts interfering and does the exact usual shit of hers.
Talking about going to that stupid club of yours again, huh, losers?
Why the fuck does it matter to you on what we're talking about? Don't you have anything better to do other than fucking around with us?
Blah blah blah. Yeah, nobody wants to hear your crap, Bridget. No, wait, bitch, it is more like it. Ha 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 ha.
I swear to fucking God, Cassandra, I'm just this close to snapping at you in front of the whole school. You have done nothing but always become a bitch towards me, Harold, Bridget, and Nobu. We didn't even do jack shit to you, you know.
I'm sorry, what was that now? I was too busy making myself laugh, ha ha ha.
I would have thought this would keep going on, but no. This girl all of a sudden shows up out of nowhere.
Will all of you shut the fuck up? I am trying to listen to music before stupid ass boring ass class starts, and all I can ever hear is you guys bitching and bitching over and over. And I swear to everything holy, if I hear a peep out of one of you, I will take you outside of this school and have you fall faster than Snow White when she ate that fucking apple.
The fuck does that mean?
Want me to show you?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I thought. Now I'm going back to listen to my music, and I better not hear another word from you.
Never in our lives have we ever gotten yelled at by an angry girl this many. Harold, Nobu, and Bridget, a combination of pissed off, annoyed, and embarrassed. Cassandra, However, looked all traumatized as if something really worse from a movie just got her. Not only did this affect me, Harold, Selene and Bridget, but this affected some of the others in this school as well.
What the hell was all that screaming about?
I asked the same thing, honey, just, oh my god.
However, part of me really never got scared by one little truth that this angry bitch of school said before, and the other part of me fully felt a mix of embarrassed, disgusted, and pissed off. Hell, if Cassandra would have kept her mouth shut and left us the fuck alone, none of this shit would have fucking happened. But continuing on. Later, during integrated math, my first period class, we were going over about how much money we would receive, even if we have an apartment of our own one day, and if we have to pay the bills for it.
Now that we've practiced the money edition of this lesson, does anyone have any questions so far? Nothing at all, huh? Well, I suppose you all go ahead and get started on your work.
We've got our pencils and our notebooks out and started working on our assignment based on the page in our textbook. Now, I know what you're also thinking. What does all this have to do with your situation with that angry girl who yelled at you, your friends, your boyfriend, and your bully? That, we are about to get into right now. So 15 minutes go by, still doing the work, except I couldn't concentrate because of that threat from earlier that this pissed off girl said before. Part of me remained calm, and the other part of me felt annoyed. Suddenly, Mrs. Holmes noticed, even though she was in the middle of her grading.
Are you okay, Selene?
I'm fine. I'm just annoyed from this morning.
Whatever is troubling you, it's always okay to talk to me, the principal or the security guards about it. As a teacher here, I should know what's going on. Here, why don't we just step out of the class and talk about it?
Sure, I guess.
I couldn't help but notice you were annoyed. I don't know what's troubling you, but as a teacher, I want to know what happened this morning. Is Cassandra giving you a tough time?
Not only she was antagonizing me, Harold, Selene and Bridget is always, all of a sudden, some angry girl with a short-sleeved blue jacket and orangish brown hair started yelling at us and told us the next time we wake up peep, she'd take us out and have us looking like Snow White when she ate a poisonous apple.
Really? Just why would she yell at you?
All because we were disturbing her peace, even though she was listening to music. Like really? If you have your headphones, then don't worry about our conversation. And more likely, this girl had scarred Cassandra the most. I thought Cassandra was the bully around, but no. We have an angry girl who gets mad over the small crap.
Snitching on me, I see. Wait until the next time I see your ass again, and when I do, you will end up like that traumatized little bitch with yellow jacket and green shorts.
So that's the one you were talking about. I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of this later on.
I hope so, and pardon my language when I say this, but these kids really need to settle the fuck down. All they ever do is mess around with one another and other stupid dumb shit they're not supposed to do.
I 100% agree with you, Selene. I'll never understand why these kids do all this crap.
Moving right along. By the time I came home after school, I was on my phone, chanting in a chant group with Sunobu, Bridget and Harold, and, well, we were trying the best we could to take our minds off of this angry girl that encountered and yelled at us and Cassandra. Man. Coming.
Hey big sis, are you feeling alright by any chance? Even though I still understand what happened this morning at school.
I'm trying my best to trick my mind off of that angry bitch. But then at the same time, the more I recall her insult, it keeps floating around my head. I feel like I'm about to give her angry ass a piece of my mind.
I hear you there on that. Plus, you should have seen some of our reactions. It scared the shit out of us. We were shocked by it, like goddamn, the fuck is her problem?
It's not like what I already told my math teacher this morning. All these kids ever do is stupidest shit. I'll never understand why they always act this way.
All I can say is these types of kids are really fucked up when they do stupid shit.
Exactly. Now I don't know what to even do when it comes to the worst situation like this one. And it's even more embarrassing enough that Cassandra was traumatized, even though she's still my enemy.
The next time this angry girl starts getting on you, your boyfriend and your friends like that again, either you or one of them will have to record footage of it on your phone, and then show proof of it to the principal, or, I don't fucking know. Even though I gave a suggestion, but you do what you think is best, sis.
I mean, I already told Mrs. Holmes about this situation and she said she'll get to the bottom of it.
To be honest, that doesn't seem like a bad idea, you know. Talk to a teacher about the situation and have them get to the case.
Yeah, I hope I hear an update from her tomorrow to see if she's gotten with it. In the meantime, I want to be left alone, but that was kind of you, my younger bro, for your concern.
Alright then.
So after Max left the room after we talked about this situation, I started laying down on my bed and began relaxing. But still, it was rather nice of one of my younger brothers to talk to me, even while I was still pissed off this morning. Then after a couple hours of relaxing, I began feeling better. And just because I said that, it doesn't mean that my story based on what recently happened a few days ago stops here. And no, the story doesn't end here. What else happened, you may ask? Well, we're about to jump into more of it. The next day at school, I was chilling out with my two friends in my prom head once again, even though we were already feeling better from this whole incident.
It's a good thing we're feeling better now that our minds are taken off of what happened yesterday.
Yeah, let's just hope we don't get yelled at again.
I have my fingers crossed.
I just noticed.
Noticed what?
I noticed that Cassandra has not even started her BS on us this time.
Could it just be because that she's still traumatized over yesterday morning?
Probably.
Please pardon the interruption, even though I get you guys are just stretching out and stuff before class starts, but Selene Emberdrifter, please report to my office. That is all.
I wonder what this is about. Never in my life was I ever called to the principal's office. My guess was that Mrs. Holmes had gotten with the whole situation. But let's see. You wanted to see me, right, Mr. McFarland?
Yes, that is correct. Your math teacher, Mrs. Holmes, sent me an email about your situation about some angry girl with ash brown hair in a short-sleeved blue jacket. Came up to you, your friends, your boyfriend and your arch-rival Cassandra and started yelling at you and threatened you. Now, I'm concerned, did this happen yesterday?
Apparently yeah. And not to mention when I spoke with Mrs. Holmes about this yesterday, the same angry girl started snapping at me for telling the teacher about her.
Dear God, now that you identified her, I know who she is.
Is she?
Her name is Felicity Puckett. From what I remember, I was told that she's had anger issues, and she's been in this school ever since she moved to this town.
Anger issues. So that's why she yelled at me, Harold, Sinobu, Bridget, and my arch-rival Cassandra. And on top of Cassandra, even when this Felicity girl yelled at us, she made Cassandra traumatized after she made one threat.
She seriously did that. I'm going to have to get a hold of her parents and talk this out. I have a feeling things are going to get worse the more Felicity continues yelling.
And the question is, what is she so angry about?
Considering the fact she has anger issues, I hate to say she's rather angry at everything, I think.
Wow.
I know, and I am deeply sorry to hear you had to put up with this.
It's fine.
If Felicity continues to give you a hard time again, just let me know. Like I said before, I'll have to get a hold of her parents.
I will. That's the bell. Means I've got to get to my first period class. Later, Mr. McFarland.
Later, Selene. I appreciate the time we took to talk about this situation.
During first period, as 25 minutes go by, my classmates and I were working on our assignments just to get it done before continuing on with the rest of the day. Things were quiet until a knock on the door was heard.
Who could that be? Hello? Huh? An envelope. I don't know what it is doing here in the hallway, but perhaps I'll take it inside and see. Selene, this is for you.
That's weird. Who would send me email in the middle of class?
What? What is it?
Excuse me for a moment. I've got a little something to show to the principal. This angry bitch is so going to regret fucking around with me.
Holy crap.
What's going on now? Why do you look mad?
Take a look at this note I recently got from this Felicity girl just today.
Alright, if that's how she wants to act, I'm going to have to call her into my office and speak with her parents about this. This is just way too far. Like beyond too far.
And not to mention that this was written on the envelope.
Okay, she's asked for it. You may go back to class. Thank you for showing me the evidence.
No problem, sir.
Please pardon this interruption. Felicity, Puppet, please report to my office this instant. That is all.
What the fuck do you want from me now?
First off, lose the attitude and lower your voice. Second of all, I believe you know why you're here.
And why is that?
First off, how do you explain this envelope that you sent to Selene?
Oh, I don't know, probably because I'm still pissed at her for talking to Mrs. Holmes about me and how I yelled at her.
Not only for yelling at Selene and her group and her rival Cassandra and yelling at Selene for talking to Mrs. Holmes about you yelling, you sent a threat note to Selene as well. You know, ever since you came to this school, you always do nothing but yell at everyone for disturbing your peace. Your recent behavior has gotten way out of hand.
Gee, it sure as hell is not my fault that the emo bitch, her annoying ass man, her other two emo ass friends and that traumatized little bitch wouldn't shut the fuck up.
See? This is the exact behavior I am talking about. And I hate to say this, you're not a good fit for this school. I'm going to have to call your parents about this, and you're going to be transferred to an anger management school. Words cannot be described at how flabbergasted I am.
You know what? You know what? Go ahead and fucking call my parents.
Knock
I
this
will
shit
fuck
off,
up this
Felicity.
entire office room of yours since you love this office so much.
I mean it.
Fuck
I
you.
seriously mean it. You dare throw the chair, I'm getting the police involved.
Now how do you want to play it this way? Huh? You're never calling anybody about this now, you bastard.
After all the intense arguing between Felicity and Mr. McFarland, I was told that Felicity's parents came and picked Felicity up. My guess was that the vice principal took the opportunity to call Felicity's parents about all this. For Mr. McFarland, I was told that he needed to recover since Felicity threw a chair at him and hit his eyes. I was really shocked at first and I really felt bad for him. But to look on the bright side, at least I won't be hearing a word or anything from that Felicity girl anymore. Now that she's transferred to not only just another school, but an anger management school. And this concludes my story. Well, it was a really crazy story. Even after Cassandra was already feeling better after her treatment after she heard that Felicity moved away, things must have really changed after the I admit. Thank you for joining me here on today's episode. And that's all the time we have for today.
Selene, lunch is ready.
I'll be there in a minute. See you next time. That was a really good lunch. And now here we are, back to hanging out in the living room once again as always.
Tell me about it. So, anything special you did in your room?
Nothing really special, I'll be honest with you, but what I did was read a story of mine I wrote in one of my separate journals that I mainly use that's based on anything going on in my life.
Ah, I see. Normally, you would go on your phone and chat with your boyfriend Harold and your two friends, Bridget and Sunobu. I think that's her name.
Yeah, you got Sunobu's name right, Mom.
Ah, got it. Thanks.
You're welcome. What's on your mind, Harry?
About this story of yours, what was it about? Like, what happened in there?
Oh, it was more likely based on a situation I dealt with at school a few days ago, but that situation got taken care of. So,
I see.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Savage Station 22, also known as on this channel, Epic Savage Animator speaking. I'd like to take the time and say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on a new video. I'll see you guys on my next video, so peace, thank you, and bye.